I'm Dr. Rita Bakshi, Chairperson of International Fertility Center in New Delhi. You would have seen normally that sometimes the males are normal, that means there is nothing wrong with their sperms. The woman is normal, that means there is nothing wrong with her eggs, yet the two together are not able to conceive or form a baby. And that is what is called an infertility, and the couple is infertile. Today let us talk of male infertility. Especially in India and some of the African countries, it is very difficult for males to accept that there can be something wrong with them that is causing infertility. But 30% of the causes of infertility resides with the males. Let me tell you, there are a lot of males with zero sperm count, or what is called azoospermia. So when you tell a man that there is no sperm at all, or the sperm has got a defect, then it is difficult for them to accept that they cannot have this baby. Now, causes of male infertility normally are, it could be genetic. That means there is something wrong in the genetic makeup, and that is why there is no formation of sperms, or the sperm formation is defective. Or the factory of the sperm, that is the testes, is producing sperms, but the sperms are not coming out into the semen. That means there is some sort of obstruction that is there in the tract. So if you compare the whole male system, it is like a factory which produces sperm, that is the testes. Then there are plumbing lines like epididymis where the sperms are stored. Then the lines which release the sperm, and the ejaculate which comes out, which is fed by many reservoirs in between, which feed and nourish the sperm, and then the sperms come out, which is what will cause a nice healthy sperm. Now, the cause, as I said, could be genetic. That means there is something wrong in the genes or the genetic makeup, and there is no sperm formation in the testes, or the testes are producing sperm, but because of some infections in the childhood, for example mumps, which causes orchitis, and inflammation of the prostatitis, that means the prostate is inflamed, that is all causing some obstruction in the lines, and the sperms are not forming in the testes itself. There are many children you would have seen who would have undescended testes. That means the testes are there in the abdomen and they don't descend into the scrotum. So you will see the scrotal sacs are empty. So there are no balls if you see and if you find that in a small child, get the surgery done, descend the testes. Otherwise, the testes, if they remain in the abdomen for a long time, because of heat, will get atrophied and will be of no use if after puberty you decide to descend them and bring them down. Now, as you can see that the testes are very superficial organs lying outside. So they want cool temperature. Whenever there is heat, for example, people who wear very tight underwears, or who work in heat conditions, or who keep with their legs crossed together, sit in a same position for a long time, these all create a lot of heat and the sperms get destroyed in heat. So it is important for the testes to remain cool. So the whole lifestyle, people who take a lot of hot sauna, steam baths, again are more prone to sperm destruction. Then there are people who will, have lifestyle. Tobacco, we know, is bad for sperms. Alcohol, you should not have more than 2 drinks, 3 or 4 times in a week. If more than that, that destroys the sperm count. So lifestyle modification is very important when you are looking at sperms. What else can cause a bad sperm? As I said, obstruction is because of infections. So whenever there are infections, especially sexually transmitted diseases, that can cause obstruction, and that can cause a defect in the sperm. What else can, males have erectile dysfunctions. There are a lot of males I know who have, the sperms don't come out, but they get retrograde ejaculation. That means the sperms go into the urinary bladder, and you will have to, take out the sperms from the urine instead of in the ejaculate. There are diabetes, thyroid. These are the diseases, which cause erectile problems. And with erection problems, the sperm is not able to come out and get deposited in the right place. So if we look at male causes of infertility, I would say genetic is one, anatomical obstructive causes are another, infections are another, especially mumps. Then there are testicular cancers, chemotherapy, radiotherapy if given to testes will destroy sperms forever. Anybody who's going for cancer therapy, we ask them to store or freeze their sperms, because sperm freezing can be done for years together. So all these will cause undescended testes. Then there is a very common condition called varicocele. In this, there are the veins are there which are enlarged in the testes, and they again cause heat formation. And if you have, if you can reduce this varicocele, sometimes the sperm count improves. So all these cause male infertility. If you want to have any more information, or you want to get in touch with me, you are most welcome to on the addresses and the website given below. My number is there for all of you too. Thank you.